What if your leads got a custom email reply within minutes after it hits your inbox? And this is all without you having to lift a single finger. You don't have to think about it at all. You can just go about your day, and this happens automatically. So that's what I built. If your business is waiting hours or even days to reply to leads, then you're definitely leaving money on the table. And this happens all the time, really. If you're very busy in the business, if things, if you have a lot of leads coming in, that's a great thing. But you still could be, losing money on other potential revenue sources because they might be falling through the cracks. So let's say like a lead fills out a form on your website. Maybe they want to book a call, and that comes into you, but you and your team may not reply to it. They may be busy. They may not reply to it till the end of the day or the next day, and then by that time, the lead may have lost interest or booked with someone else. So speed does matter with these types of things. And like I said, most businesses, they don't always have the bandwidth to just follow up instantly every single, email. But that's what this solves. You don't even have to worry about it anymore. So I built a fully automated AI email responder. And this system, it monitors your inbox. So let's say you have your leads come in. They could come in from anywhere really, but and this can be customized to you. So let's say you have a contact form on your website. This can be set up to look for, that form, or to look for, certain criteria, basically certain conditions. And if it meets that, then it's going to start to go through the workflow to where it uses AI, it uses, open AI to craft a customized email for every single person. Every email is completely different. So that's what the system does here. And depending on, what your business is, this can be altered to sound, more in your voice, basically. So this is kind of like the overview here. You can see some of the text context here, some of the prompts. And one other thing to mention is for the test, I set it at 2 seconds, but ideally, in your business, if you're sending a custom email, you probably want to set it to something more like 90 seconds, or maybe like 120 seconds, like 2 minutes, something like that. So those are just some of the few of the configuration things here, but there's a lot more. And the next thing I'll just show you is some of the emails. So if you take a look here, these were some of the emails that came in from a contact form. So these are just examples, right? So one of them said, "I'm interested in your coaching offer. I run a branding agency and I'd like to increase our lead generation process." This one said, "I'm interested in your program. I run a social media marketing agency. I want to make more money. How can you help me?" Okay, so if we flip back here, we can see these are some of the responses it provided. So one of them was, "Thanks for your interest in our program. With your social media marketing agency, we can certainly help scale you up. Our program will equip you with advanced strategies to optimize your business operations, et cetera, et cetera." It goes on here. You can read that there. Another example it generated was, "Appreciate your interest. Glad to hear you're looking to ramp up your lead gen. My coaching can definitely help with that. I'll have a member of my team contact you shortly with the specifics. Let's get your agency to the next level." So you see, these are they're all different. These are just a couple examples here. The reason they're showing in the same pane is for this. I just sent it to the same email for the purpose of streamlining this test here. But you can see, I mean, we could run this 100 times, so you get 100 different emails, depending on what that individual said, you know, uh, in the original contact form. So this person said, "Oh, I run a social media marketing agency," and this one was like, "I run a branding agency." So it the AI takes what they actually said, and then it customizes the email response, and it all happens automatically. So like you literally, it's zero effort on your part, and this is definitely going to help a lot with your leads. So this is system, it doesn't just improve response time. It also will just elevate your professionalism. It'll keep the leads warm and shows that your business is organized, attentive, and ready to help. And so if you want a business, or rather, if you want a system like this working inside of your business, definitely reach out. We've set this up for agencies, coaches, small, medium businesses. It's just like one of the easiest, highest ROI systems you could add in. It's kind of a no-brainer. So yeah, I definitely would recommend it. And also, I got to remind you to hit like if there's anything interesting in here, and make sure to subscribe if you want to hear more ways that you can use AI and automations to help your business.